to make another video today, mainly about this display that you can see here. No, I'm not a messy person, but I did go out of town and I had to pack a lot of toiletries, and I came back and never actually had time to reorganize my items, and then I realized I'm not as organized as I thought I was. I also realized there's a lot more I can get rid of just product wise, and I need to organize. So this video is mostly going to be about how I organize my items for the busy life that I have, being a teacher, being a competitive coach. As you can see, I don't use all these items. They're mainly on my counter because they were probably in my way, or I used them. But I still feel like there's more I can do. So if you want to join me on this journey or continue joining me on this journey, stick around. So as you can see, I have cleared out and cleaned out my bottom cabinets for the reorganization process. I've also cleared out and cleaned out my top 2 drawers. Those are the drawers that I'm going to be using the most. My other drawers don't really have much happening in them. I just have like my jewelry and, my nail polish and like nail items in one drawer, and then I just have some markers in this bottom drawer for my quotes. So I'm going to see how I can organize this as for this to be my most used drawer in the mornings when I get ready for work, and this to kind of be like my backup drawer for the items that I don't use every day. Here are all of the items that were in the cabinets and in the drawers. And in this process, I realized that I had products that were spilling out, and so I don't need them anymore. They're all spilled out. So I have a lot of cleaning to do. And this is like kind of what happens when you have too much stuff and you feel like you need all this stuff. Like I have like 5 makeup bags. Some of them were just gifts, but I have so many makeup bags that something's got to give. I've got to organize myself a little bit better. So to get started, what I did was I poured all makeup that I own into one container. This container will eventually be my everyday get ready for work container, but for now I just needed something to hold all my makeup. These are all of my 5 makeup bags that I own. Like I said earlier, mostly gifts, but I'm probably going to use the newer ones. This one's probably going to go in the trash for sure. I know that. Or just use it for something else, like maybe for lunches or something. I've separated this into just all my hair products and hair supplies. And then I have cleaning products, which hopefully all my products will eventually become Method brand or just a more sustainable, earthly brand. Some of these can probably go in the trash. They're almost empty, so I'll be decluttering that. And then I have the everything else bucket, which is things that just don't have a home that I eventually want to figure out how to give it a home and just become just a more organized person. Right here, I am putting my hair items in a container, which will go in my top drawer. I tend to spend more time on my hair, and so it usually takes me longer. And so I've decided to put this at the top. Now here I have doubled up on the same type of comb. So these combs that I'm placing outside of the container, I will put into my travel bag later on in the video. And some of these rubber bands and bobby pins I also pretty much use every single day. So you'll see that I have a lot of that, but it's one of the necessary items that I just can't live without. Moving on to my cleaning supplies, I have doubled up on the same items once again, just thinking that if I run out, I would need more. But I've replaced a lot of my normal cleaning items with things from Grove Collaborative, once again, just to be a little more sustainable. And so I'm using these little shoe buckets that I've had for years to keep my things organized and to get rid of some cleaning supplies that I just don't need anymore. And I love my hair items. My hair is my glory, so not much decluttering happened there, but I did keep it organized. So now I'm down to I don't have a home box, so these are just items that I don't really know what to do with them. They don't really have a home. It's like deodorant and like travel stuff, soap, travel stuff, let's see, scar gel, just random stuff. I've got to figure out what to do with this. And then I'm also saving this for last, which is makeup. I have a strategy that I'm going to see might work. My goal for makeup is to use this as my everyday Monday through Friday makeup bag that just goes in the second drawer. And I'll just open the second drawer and just put on whatever I need to put on for the classroom. And then this would be more like my travel bag since I do go out of town once or twice a month. This would have all the items, the extra items I would need to do like the kids' makeup or just to do a little bit more to myself for the weekend. So, wish me luck. Now, I don't know about you, but if I don't have a plan as to how I'm going to attack something so annoying and tedious, then I pretty much shut down or I fail or I withdraw. So I decided to separate my makeup items into palettes and brushes and lipsticks and kind of like eye makeup or like contour type things. And then I can decide what's most important for me to use every day and what items I don't need to use every day so that I can separate them in a more timely fashion. I did throw away some items, but some of these things I definitely use every single day and every single weekend. So you'll see that I am keeping a few things. Some items I use every day before I go to work are things like concealer, sometimes eyeliner, foundation, blush, highlight, mascara, and a chapstick or like a nude lipstick. So those are the only items that I'm putting in this bag, and those are things that I know I will use every single day. The rest of the items I'm going to organize by type, just to keep myself sane. So I'm putting all of my lipsticks and lip glosses into this one bag I got from Ipsy, which I don't do subscriptions anymore, by the way. And then I'm going to put all my brushes and some of my other supplies into a different smaller bag. Now, these smaller bags will go into my bigger travel bag. And so it'll all be consolidated into one space so that I just don't feel so cluttered and so crazy. So as I said earlier, I like to use this basket as like my everyday basket. So when I'm getting ready for work, things like my tea tree oil that I use every single day or like Q-tips that I use every single day can go in this basket. And then I also realized that I do have a lot of travel things, but I don't necessarily use them every time I travel out of town. So I decided to use this extra bucket since I have decluttered and thrown some things away. I've decided to use this as kind of like my guest bathroom supply toiletry thing, which that'll be another video, by the way. And so anything that I'm not going to use immediately that I feel like guests can use, I'm gonna put into this bucket. So like little Lysol sprays, I guess my guests could use is wrinkle free so they don't have to pull out my iron, I guess. I love my Visine. I use my Visine every single day before I go to work. Toothpaste, which by the way, I bought the Grove Collaborative toothpaste and I cannot wait to get this in. Things like this where I have like one Band-Aid and like two little towelettes. I like to keep these to hold like bobby pins or hair supplies, but they say that as a minimalist, if you hold too many containers, you will find something to fill the containers with. Therefore, trash. Put these off to the side. My guess will need some soap. So during the process, I realized that I have a health basket in my linen closet that I could sort some of my items into. Some of those items that were in the don't have a home bucket could definitely go into this basket, and it would all just kind of make sense. In the end, I am proud of myself for making the strides and making the necessary moves to just simplify my life, my home, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and I'm so glad I decided to go on this journey. I am not even close to finished. There's still so much more I want to do. But I'm finding so much joy in what I've done so far and the things that I already have. So much gratefulness. So I'm hoping that these videos are helping you do the same. Thanks for watching.